Oh.
Left hand working first, in you go. Nicely done, beautiful.
You're bringing something new to market.
Yeah.
You could talk me through it, Ben. Why? I mean, we've seen this sort of stuff before.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots on the market that I've used in the past with reasonable success. I'm not here to say that they don't work, but I knew there was a space in the market for something new. So many of my clients, including my father's got diabetes, so his eye dominance would change dramatically. He could hit a bird 1 minute and he'd be meters away from it the next. So I sat down with a designing friend of mine. We've gone into the business together, a gentleman called Steve May. I've had an idea for around 2 years, but I just never had the means to make it. So putting our two heads together, we actually have worked through probably around 8 prototypes now before we were happy with the design, and we're now going to market on June the 18th. We've called it the ID rail, the eye dominance rail, because it works, as you can see here, this is the left-handed version. It works on a rail system. So this will attach to your gun with a replacement bead on the end. If I look at this now, I can see that bead nice and beautiful. But when I close my left eye, I can simply see nothing. So I know there's an issue. It stops my right eye seeing the bead by using the rail system here. Many beads on the market that are available at the minute, they have a tube version, which again, that's the one I've been using for a long time. But the problem being, it shortens your length of the barrel by the length of the tube. So you start to see your lead from here, not the bead placement. So that's a huge problem. Does it allow people to shoot 2 eyes open? Now, this is the thing that everybody wants. I'm not going to be one of those companies that sit there and say, this is the answer. This will allow you to shoot 2 eyes open. That's not what it was designed for. What it was designed for is the guy that has to shut an eye, he has to put tape on his glasses. You know, that's what it was designed around. So what happens is if you have to close down an eye, the moment you close down an eye, the barrel jumps. So if I point at you now, look through my right eye, the barrel's pointed at your nose. If I close my left eye, it's still on your nose. If I close my right eye, I'm way over here. And that's what happens on a lesson. I'd say to a student, right, point straight at it. And they're pointing straight at it, they close their eye, bang, they're no longer pointing straight at it. That's what it's designed for. It was designed to allow that barrel jump to disappear, therefore you can leave your non-shooting eye open longer. That's giving you depth perception, that's giving you speed. When you do close it, the barrel's still where it was, and off you go to apply your lead. That was the full design around it. Everybody I've put it on has loved it, but then probably at least 50% have gone, wow, I can shoot this with 2 eyes open. That was just a bonus product. It wasn't what it was designed for, but the more people it can allow to shoot 2 eyes open, the better.
So what difference has it made to you then, Stan?
So I really struggled with eye dominance. I would like to shoot with 2 eyes open. I do currently shoot with 2 eyes open because of the derail. Previously I had a big patch on my eye. I tried every method possible. I had some of the tube sights. I had gridded lines put on my glasses, checkered lines. Pretty much tried everything, but I found that a lot of the targets were obstructed. I couldn't, my perception of depth was lost using just one eye. And using the derail now has pretty much changed my life. My scores have gone up at least, I'd say between 10 and 15%. I'm still relatively new at this game, and the progress I'm making with the derail is absolutely phenomenal.
Have you tried other products?
I've tried a lot of other products. One step short of putting an actual telescope on the gun. there's pretty much not much else that works for me. I've tried everything. I've tried all the different brands, all the different products. I've tried different colored beads. I've tried different tube beads, big beads, small beads. Yeah, this is a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. I've got full visibility of the gun. I've got full visibility of the target. And I've got the bead in my sight picture at all times without my non-shooting eye, in my particular case, my left eye kicking in and taking over. So yeah, it's been absolutely great for me.
What is the difference then? What is making that difference? Just so you can see the full side of it and it's blocking out the other eye?
It's actually as simple as that. It's actually a question of just blocking out the other eye. The differentiator being though with the right eye now working and without something blocking the opposite side of the sight. This sight being open, it opens up the sight picture. So I'm no longer looking through a tube, because previously if I use one of the other mechanisms that were closed up altogether, I would see the sight, but very much like a sort of telescopic effect when I went down on the gun and looked at it, looked through the tube and the sight picture. So it was a lot to process and to focus on. This just gives me freedom of movement. I've got my sight picture with I've got my view with the clay in it, and I've got the bead in it. And it's as simple as that. It's simple and it works.
How prevalent is eye dominance as an issue?
The lower the class is more, because the people in the higher classes have sorted it themselves with tape, etc. But when they've took the tape off, they've got even better with the rail, because it gives them depth perception. But I would say in the lower classes, at least half. And again, what I would also say is they don't know it's there. And it doesn't mean you are left eye dominant or right eye all the time. It can change. You know, your eyesight's a muscle. It can change on the spot. If you take a sugar spike, it can change. If you get tired, it can change. So you get people shooting, doing the same thing. And that's what this is designed around, is making you constant and giving you clarity of lead throughout the whole of your shooting career.
Where can people get it from?
It'll be on my website, www.benhusthwaite.co.uk, and in local retailers. I've already sorted importers for over 11 countries already. Pre-orders are just flying in. It will be available in 2 versions, because again, I was very mindful of the price point. So it'll be available in aeroplane aluminium, which is this. It's high-grade aluminium. This will hit the market at $99.99. There'll be a plastic version, which is hardened plastic. It's still very durable. They actually do exactly the same job, but the price point's $49.99. So it's not out the range of anybody's market. So I actually wanted to go the full aluminium route. Once I got the price, even me, I was like, that's too expensive. That's not going to fly. So I went down the injection molding routine and finding the best plastic for it. And I was like, that's the winner. And then I've got my high-end clients like, Ben, I've got this going, I'm not putting plastic on it. So we're going to hit the market with both products, trying to keep both ends of the spectrum happy.